welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sarah and this is My Blessed Kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make puffy tacos. This was highly requested at my taqueria, so if you want to know how I made this delicious recipe, just stay with me and let's get started. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on the ingredients. You'll need 2 cups of maseca, 3/4 teaspoons of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1.5 cups of warm water. That's the ingredients for our puffy tacos. And you're also gonna need a tortilla press and 1 pound of beef. You can either use ground beef, fajita meat, steak, chicken, whatever you have as your filling. I'm using this beef eye roast. It can be a very, very tough meat, but I'm gonna show you how to make it very tender in a short amount of time. All right, you're gonna add your flour to a bowl. Then you're gonna add your salt, garlic powder, and onion powder. Go ahead and give that a good mix. Okay, go ahead and add your water. Just a little bit at a time. I'm doing 1/2 cup. If you have rings, you want to take them off because they get nice and grody. Just an FYI, on these tortillas, you're going to want them to have a drier consistency as opposed to the regular corn tortillas. Just try to mix everything really good as much as you can before adding more water. All right. Now it's just depending on how the weather is. If it's dry or if it's humid, you may need a little less or a little more. Usually for 2 cups of maseca, 1.5 cups of water usually does well. And it feels like it's gonna be good. But if you do need to add water, then you're just gonna wanna add a teaspoon at a time. Because if you add too much water, the puffy tacos won't work in your... Okay, you're just gonna knead for about 5 minutes. Okay, once nothing is sticking to your bowl, you can take it out. All right, on a clean counter, you're just gonna wanna knead this for about 5 minutes. Just a few more minutes. Perfect. All right, you're just gonna roll them up to a small log. Just kind of work in and then work out. You're gonna make it just a little bit longer. Kind of pull out just a little bit as you go, okay? If you see any cracks anywhere, it's okay. This dough is pretty forgiving. Okay, you can cut them about 1 inch. And then roll them into a ball. Okay, put them in your bowl. So it's the size of a golf ball. All right, we're gonna let these rest for about 15 minutes and then we can start getting our meat ready for the tacos. All right, see you in a bit. All right, and for a quick marinade, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, whatever you have. Your meat is not gonna taste vinegary at all. You can make any cut of meat super tender. You're gonna use 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of comino or cumin, 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon, 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using vegetable oil. You can use any kind of oil you'd like. And 2/4 cups of water. Go ahead and give that a quick mix. Go ahead and taste for salt. Perfect. All right, and I'm using this cut of beef. It's not a very tender cut of beef. It's a roast, but it's very small. So I'm not gonna be able to use this for my family, you know, to use it as a roast. but I am gonna cut it very thin and use it as a filling for my tacos. Any cut of beef, you can tenderize it with this marinade, and it doesn't even need to be in there long. I'd say about an hour, that's fine. If you leave it overnight, I mean, of course, that's gonna be better, but this only needs about an hour max. So we want them to be about the same length. When one piece is ready, the rest are ready. And then you're just gonna throw them in your marinade. Right. Cover it with some plastic wrap or foil or whatever you have, okay? We'll start on the tortillas. All right, let's go ahead and get started on our tortillas. We have the tortilla press. What I just have here is just a sandwich bag, and I just cut it into a square. You can cut it into a circle if you want to, but my shapes are a little vertically or horizontally challenged. So you're just gonna put your plastic down, put your tortilla there, put your other plastic on top, okay, and you're just gonna press down. So you see this side looks a little flatter. Just gonna turn it around and just do the same thing. You can get wax paper or parchment paper, whatever you have, so your tortillas won't stick together, okay? It's a few steps, but once you get it down, it's nothing. The reason I try to get them all done first is you don't have to worry about them burning. You can just keep your eye on them and watch them puff up and be all cute. So you don't have to worry about running back and forth. All right, I already finished the tortillas. This is the meat that we had in the marinade. I went ahead and drained it, strained it in a strainer, so it is just ready to go. So you can just put this on the hot griddle that you have, okay? Your comal needs to be screaming hot, and it's gonna come out perfect. Let's go ahead and go to the grill. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Our griddle, our comal is hot, so you're just gonna wanna go ahead and put your meat there. This is how we cook the meat at the restaurant all the time. So no, we don't have a grill outside, but we do have it inside. Just try not to stir anything around, just spread it out. You're gonna leave it there for about 2 minutes because you don't wanna create a lot of steam. You want this to be like a carne asada, okay? That's like a grilled over the fire. We're gonna spread out, let them stay for another about 1.5 minutes and get them out. All right, your pan is still screaming hot. What I'm gonna do is add about 2 tablespoons of oil and throw your onions on. I cut the chile and I cut them big. If somebody wants to take them out, then we're good. See how the onions are deglazing the bottom of this griddle. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my exhaust because my eyes are burning. And then this is gonna need 2 minutes. You can even put your timer on. See y'all in a bit. Just real quick, just wanna remind you, right where your 2 minutes are up, go ahead, salt, pepper, and do some garlic powder, okay? Turn off your comal, and then we're just gonna get 1/4 cup of water. See how that gravy it's making? That's nothing but flavor. Your scraper, scrape all that good stuff. You're gonna see why this was highly requested at the restaurant. It's totally delicious. All right. So you can put this in a separate bowl if you want, or you can go ahead and add it on top of your meat. And that's what we're gonna do. Looking just yummy. We're gonna go ahead and start on our tacos. If you have lettuce, tomatoes, onions, cilantro, whatever you want to go ahead and cut up, go ahead and do that now, and then start cooking your tortillas at the very end, okay? All right, you want to check if your oil is hot. So you want to stick wooden spoon. You see the bubbles, it's sizzling. You're ready to go. Okay. I'll just do a couple with you so you'll know what it looks like and what it should be doing. And what we're doing here is exactly what it should be doing, okay? You want them puffing up just like that. Make sure your oil is hot. If your oil is not hot, it's not going to puff up for you. Okay? So then you just go in and just turn them around. Gonna puff up again. See how it pops right up. Don't be nervous. You can do this. The edges, because it could pop because there's so much air going in, and it's okay. It's still gonna puff up if you have a little tear on it. All right. All right. This is the last one we'll do together. You don't have to roll it over like a taco. Just put an indentation in them. Just press it down. And strictly up to you. All right, let's do 2 puffy tacos. I did one kind of bent like an original taco, and then indentation in it. Okay, like the regular puffy tacos. And this is our meat that we cooked up. We can go ahead and dress with some guacamole I made, some onion, and some cilantro. And then this one we can do with some lettuce, some tomato, some cheese, and some onion. Also got some homemade salsa here. And now for the best part, the taste test. You can taste the light crispiness from the tortilla, and the meat is wonderful. It's over the top. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below. So I hope to hear from you soon, and see you next time. Bye.
Y con tus labios rosados, yo me muero por una prueba de placer. Siempre que estoy a tu lado, lo que siento